Snow's falling like sparks off a breaking chain. Cold wind howling like a runaway train. Boots crunch eyes on the midnight street. Got a fire in my chest and a beat in my feet. Santa ain't slick, boy, he rides with the brave, with a bag full of thunder and a heart unchained. Ain't no holly jolly, ain't no silent night. We light the sky red when we roll tonight. Sleigh bells ring with a steel string roar. Kick that door like a blues man wore. Raise your glass, let the night ignite. It's a rock and roll Christmas, we were born for the fight. From the rooftop down to the neon glow. Let the dirty blues hammer and the cold winds blow. Yeah, Christmas hits hard when the wild hearts sing. Sleigh bells meet steel strings. Oh! North Star's burning hotter than chrome. Got lost souls trying to make their way home. Got whiskey in the stocking, trouble in the grin. Every sinner at the table knows the blues again. But we rise like smoke from a winter flame. No shame in the house when you call my name. Ain't no sugarcoat story, ain't no fa-la-la. Just the echo of a riff through a roadside bar. Sleigh bells ring with a steel string roar. Kick that door like a bluesman wore. Raise your glass, let the night ignite. It's a rock and roll Christmas, we were born for the fight. From the rooftop down to the neon glow. Let the dirty blues hammer and the cold winds blow. Yeah, Christmas hits hard when the wild hearts sing. Sleigh bells meet steel strings. Let the snow fall heavy, let the drums hit me. We're the outlaws riding down a frosted dream. We're the rebels cheer and a sinner's choir. We melt the ice with electric fire. Sleigh bells ring with the steel string roar. Shake the ground like a holy war. Light it up, let the whole world see. This blues rock Christmas was made for me. Through the long dark night, hear the wild heart scream. Sleigh bells and steel strings. Signed the deal, big money dream. Thought we found our MVP, but every spring it's the same old.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another wonderful live stream here at Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. Welcome to the last stream of the new year. Why is this not on? Hold on. We'll get the picture in there. There it is. All right. Welcome, everyone, to this evening. Welcome to our last stream of 2025. Hope you guys are ready for this one. Doing some Alaskan ops to close out the year. What's going on, Haas? Good to see you, Willie. Sitka's your favorite Alaskan airport to land at. It is a fun airport to fly to. Very fun, challenging approach, challenging weather here in Sitka. We're going to be leaving Sitka, going down to Katachian, something like that. How do you pronounce that shit? Going down to Ketchikan? Ketchikan. I think is how you say it. Ketchikan. Going down to Ketchikan is what we are doing here today. And then from there, we're going to head down for a longer flight to Seattle. So a quick 51-minute hop over to Ketchikan. Ketchikan? Ketchikan. I'm going to have trouble saying that all day. So flying down Ketchikan and then Seattle here in the 737-800. So yeah, hope you guys are doing well. Again, last official stream of 2025. Another year has come and gone. It's been an incredible year. Let's get I gotta get our hardware turned on here. Get my autopilot panel, radio panel connected, which I forgot to do here. Just gotta turn on the software. Hi, bye. Alright, we got that turned on there. Now I just need the FMC here. We are flying on Sayintentions multiplayer today. Not doing VATSIM because I want to use traffic injection on. I want to use the traffic injection on Sayintentions, so we're going to see how well it works. On the previous drivers, there were some issues. I've updated to the newest driver, hoping that will fix the issues. And our performance doesn't go away. We're sitting at pretty good performance now, 70 frames here in the sim, so it should be pretty good. You can see the GA traffic around us. That's all Sayintentions.ai aircraft. Oh, hello. So we'll see how well it works. So hope you guys are doing well. Let's get our catering on board. We'll request catering. And then we'll start boarding our aircraft. Get our stuff. This will also be our last St. Jude stream of this year, so anything you guys can spare over the holidays. I know money's tight, but every dollar counts. So if you only can spare a dollar is more than they ever would have had without you. So link is in our description, as well as I should pin that in chat. I'll pin that in chat as well. For all those can donate and spare a dollar for the kiddos. We are sitting here on the APU. That GPU, when you open your door, man, is so freaking loud. I can't stand the GPU, so we're running the APU on the ground now. And yeah, so catering's coming on board. I don't know if the doors will open automatically. You might have to open the doors. Oh, there they go. Alright, well, let's get in our aircraft. Let's get some things rocking, rolling, and on, and get ready to get on here at a Sitka. So we'll go to overhead panel here. Let's get the IRSs aligning, left, right, over to nav. Beautiful. Beautiful. There we go. Just going to run some tests. We haven't run in a while. The window heat on. Do the overheat test. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, boom. Beautiful on that. Overheat test here on the panel. That's good. Test the recorder. Beautiful. That looks good. We're going just to 29,000 feet on this flight, so we'll put that in here. Our landing altitude today is going to be 750. Which we got in there. Boom. Looks good. Seatbelt signs can come on. Chimes on. Beautiful. Alright, overhead panel is good to go. Yo, most likely joining at Ketchikan to Seattle. Sounds good. Yeah, sounds good. I saw your Discord message. sounds good. Alright, so let's go to minute page. On the FMC, I'm going to throw the GPS in real quick while we're here. Boom. Alright, cool. That's it. Let's go to our tablet. We're going to load in our flight plans from SimBrief. Alright, beautiful. Let's go down here and I'm going to go to route, flight plan request, SimBrief, payload set, fuel set, and select the route. Cool. While that's doing its thing, we're going to contact I think we're going to contact center. Let me get my control fixed here. And center Alaskan 7009 requesting IFR to Ketchikan.
Clearance on request, you're number 1.
It has been very annoying lately with the excessive vectoring. I flew into Sitka the other day doing LDA and was trying vectoring me into terrain. Oh. We haven't seen too many issues.
Alaska 7005, cleared to Ketchikan via the BK for departure. Then is filed. Climb and maintain 4000. Expect flight level 29010 minutes after departure. Departure on 126.1 squawk 2525. Release for departure. Clearance void if not off by 1738 Zulu. Time now 1723.
Ooh, so we gotta be out of here in the next 15 minutes. Okay. Alright, well, we gotta be out of here in the next 15 minutes. Let's go ahead and request boarding. Alright, cleared to Ketchikan via the BK Alpha for departure, then is filed, climb maintain 4000. We'll expect 2910 minutes after departure. Departure is on 1261, squawk 2525. Release for departure, clearance void if not off by 1738 Zulu, time now 1723, Alaska 7009. Golden Tuxedos, what's going on? Good to see you. Dumeli. Dumeli, welcome back. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Alright, so I guess here we just... I guess we're pushing our own discretion. We don't need...
Hello everyone, this is Mary Smith, your lead flight attendant for Alaska Airlines Flight 7005, heading to Ketchikan. So, take your seats according to your boarding passes and, stow your hand luggage in the overhead bins or under the seats in front of you, eh? If you need any help, just shout for any of us crew members, alright? We've got a right bunch here, including, John, Sarah, and Mike. Enjoy the flight if that's possible, huh?
Alright, so flight plan's in, let's load. We're going to get some things rocking and rolling. We're taking off runway 11. We're going to 4,000. We'll get that set on the autopilot panel here now. 4,000 is set. Departures on 126.1, which is what we're on now. Alright, activate, execute. Beautiful. We're going to go departures and arrivals. Departure BK4 from runway 11. Good. Go back to route. We're going to go back to departure and arrival. We're going to go arrival into Ketchikan. Currently set up for runway 11, it looks like. So got us going over to Zimco. Okay, so we'll do ILS Zulu. ILS Zulu 11, that'll be from Ann. so we'll do that there. And no arrival, so we'll execute that. Beautiful. VK, and then Zimco, and then vectors to the ILS there. All right, beautiful. Let's go to our tablet again here. And we're having issues. Performance changing cameras again, which is weird. But all right, let's go to performance tools. Let's go to runway 11. Import here. Runway is wet. Anti-ice is off. Import from aircraft. Import the weather. 29052 looks like to be our altimeter, so we'll put 29052 in. Beautiful. Calculate. And that looks good there. Let's bring that down to here, shall we? Okay, so let's get a zero fuel weight in. Boom, beautiful. Our reserves today might join in if not too late. Sure, Demelli, hop on in, man. Did you select the flight attendant or did Sayintentions.ai? I select the flight attendant, yeah. As far as I know, it's not random. I think you have to set it yourself. Yeah, I don't see any option. I don't see any option for random. Okay, so 51 minutes. Our reserves 5.6. Cost index 77. Cruising at 29,000 feet. Cruise winds are going to be 210 at 91. And we'll execute that. Alright, here we want a 36 degree cell temp. Beautiful. We're using takeoff 2. Beautiful. Takeoff page, we're going to go flaps 5. So your gravity is in. And on the speeds, we want 123. We want 131 and 138 for departure. Beautiful. That's all in and looks good. Yo, Lorenzo, what's going on? Would be a nice feature at it. It would be. What's going on, buddy? Good to see ya. All right, so far so good. Everything's looking good. Alright, cool. Flight Director 1 can come on. Flight Director 2 is coming on. I don't know how the traffic rings. I think that's in these settings. Aircraft display. Wing flaps. Range arcs. There we go. I like the range arcs. There we go. Alright, cool. That looks good. So on this departure, it's going to be, I think, a vector departure. Nope, not a vector departure. It's LNAV departure, so we can arm that. Our takeoff speed was 138, so we're going to go 148 on the speed. And we can arm that. Beautiful. Let's do a couple other tests here while we're waiting to go. Speed brake is stuck. There we go. So then unplug the throttle again. Beautiful. Let's do a quick systems test.
Glide slope. Pull up. Wind shear, wind shear, wind shear. Terrain, terrain. Pull up. Airspeed low.
Alright, boarding is just about done. Yeah, boarding is just about done. Let's see, do they get the bags already? Yep, bags have been pretty much put in. it would appear. Alright, beautiful. We have fuel pumps, hydraulics on here. Let's get our yaw damper on. Bleed can come on here. Beautiful. Alright, we're going to go ahead and prepare for pushback and departure. Boarding has been completed. No de-icing needed. Beacon light's going to come on. Let's shut our side deck door. Alright, just like that, we're pretty much ready to go. We'll get that to the right side there for ignition. Quick edit our pushback here. Release parking brakes. Alright, chat, let's do it. Commencing pushback. Packs are coming off. And we're starting engine number 2. Over to ground.
Cabin attendants, arm doors, and cross-check. Right, welcome aboard Alaska Airlines Flight 7005, heading to Ketchikan. We're looking at about 55 minutes in the air, eh? So, pay attention to the safety demo, alright? It's important stuff, even if you fly all the time. Buckle up, yeah? You know how to do that. Just clip it in and pull it tight. Keep your seat backs and tray tables up, and open those window blinds for takeoff and landing, will ya? Oh, and switch your phones to flight mode, yeah? Laptops need to be stowed away too. Smoking's a no-no anywhere on board, even in the loo. If the oxygen masks drop, just pull one down, stick it over your nose and mouth, and breathe normally, eh? Don't forget to put your own mask on first before helping others. Life vests are under your seats. Just pull them out, put them on, and inflate them outside the plane, alright? The floor lights will guide you to the exits, and there are a few of them, so just look for the signs.
Right,
if we need to evacuate, leave your stuff behind, yeah? And if any of your gadgets start getting hot or smoking, let us know right away. The safety card in the seat pocket has all the details, so have a look at that if you want. Thanks
hey
for
Karen, what's going on? It is Flight Sim
flight,
24.
Eh?
Yeah, this is Flight Sim, Microsoft Flight Sim 2024. We don't use 2020 anymore. We're pretty much strictly 2024. In fact, we have actually uninstalled 2020 as of a couple weeks ago. Yo, Scotty D in the house. What up, Scott? Good to see you, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Alright, parking brakes are set. Let's get flap set. Go get our generators on. Oh, generators on. APU off. Engine start switches to continuous. Flaps are set to 5. Beautiful. We're gonna go takeoff speeds on the right. Legs on the left. Same old man, hot here, loads of bushfires. Dang. Yeah, it's nice and chilly here. Nice and chilly. I'll let the panel lights up. You know I like my panel lights. Alright, everything looks good up there. We're going to go ahead and taxi on out runway 11 for departure. We're going to Seattle tonight. Seattle is our next destination after Ketchikan. Follow on out that little prop plane up there. Yeah, who you think will be in the Super Bowl match? You know, as I hope it's Bills. I'm not entirely sure. The Bills might make it, yeah. Maybe the Eagles, who knows. Definitely not the Giants or the Colts. Yeah, definitely not one of them. Are they in the playoffs, the Green Bay Packers? I don't remember. I feel like they're not going to make the Super Bowl. I don't feel like they're that good. The only good news right now I know in sports is that Anthony Rendon is finally no longer an Angel. They bought out his contract. They agreed to new terms. He's off the books. Thank the Lord. It's a Christmas miracle.
Approaching runway 11.
Alright, waiting for that airplane there to take off. Sea Dog, what's going on? Amen to that, right? That's what you're using for cabin announcements. I'm using Sayintentions. I don't think that's the way they're supposed to depart. Oh, I think he's dead. Yeah, I'm using Sayintentions for announcements, a cabin crew, co-pilot, the traffic injection you're seeing, Sayintentions. ATC, Sayintentions. Center Alaska 7009, runway 11, ready for departure.
Alaska 7005, you're talking to clearance. Contact the airport frequency.
Oh, talking to clearance, airport frequency. Which actually I think is CTAF. I don't think they have. Yeah, it's CTAF here. Sitka traffic, Alaska 7009, taking off runway 11. Alright, here we go. Wish we would trade Trout. He deserves championship team. Saying doing nothing for the next 10 years. Yeah, but I mean, I don't fault Trout for being loyal. I've never been a fan of like players chasing championships. I'd rather them earn it where they came up. You know what I mean? I've always been more of a fan of that. So. Alright, chat. There we go. Clear for departure. Howdy, Ron. What's going on? We got a 7,200 foot runway here.
On runway 11 remaining. 6,700 feet.
V1.
V1.
Rotate.
Rotate. A little bit of crosswind there, and pause right. Gears up. Yeah, I saw that. That's good. I don't know if they're ever going to find it, to be honest. Departure Alaskan 7009, airborne, passing 2000.
Alaska 7005, Anchorage Center, radar contact. Climb and maintain flight level 180.
Flight level 180, Alaska 7009. Alright, we're going up to 180. Flaps 1. And flaps up. Breaking out over the clouds here. We're good. Still hand flying her. Yo, Diamond Mike Boston, what's going on, baby? Good to see you. Long time no see. Good to see you. Welcome. Alaska Airlines, in my opinion, one of the best airlines in the U.S. Maybe. I don't know if I would go that far, but to each their own. Spirit's still running yet, but they're going bankrupt. I think Spirit stops services next year sometime. Yeah, Alaskan Airlines got bought out by Hawaiian, I believe. Or the other way around. I think Alaska bought Hawaiian. One of the two.
Dear guests, the lavatories are now available, so
Alaska did retire their 7.3s, I think.
You can also use your approved electronic devices in flight mode A, and cabin service will start shortly, but just a heads up, there ain't no food or drinks on this flight, so don't get your hopes up, alright? Buckle up, and let's hope for a smooth ride.
I think Alaska's phasing out their 7.3s, though. I think they're going to an all Airbus fleet. I think they're switching to Airbus, aren't they? Or something like that. Alright. Beautiful sunrise. Alaska has 737s and E-jets, yeah, but they also have, I think, Airbus now, don't they? Alaska was retiring something. Maybe they retired the Airbus? I don't know. Someone retired something. Jetty Jet, what's going on? Good to see you. Maybe they retired their Airbus then. Or something like that. Let's get our gear off. Start switches over to the opposition. We are climbing and looking beautiful. I'm excited for 2026. I'm excited for what 2026 will bring. Yes, should be a great year. Great year, hopefully, for just me personally, as well as great year for Flight Sim. Hawaiian retired the 717s. Maybe that's what I was thinking of. I knew something got retired. Oh, the 900. Okay, so that's what it is. They're retiring their 737-900. Got it. I knew something's in there. Can't say that I keep too much up with that news to remember exactly. Alright, but we are off to Ketchikan, baby. Looks like there's another aircraft headed to Ketchikan that just departed our airport as well. Another Walter is on VATSIM. There's a Walter on VATSIM. Flying along with us. Mavs game Area 26. No plans for that yet. Eventually. Eventually, though, I'm sure the missus is watching stream. I don't know why Alaska has a 900 in there in the first place. You don't like the 900? I know Delta has 900s. And Center Alaska 7005 requesting climb to cruise.
Alaska 705, climb and maintain 290,000.
Up to 290. We go.
Dear guests, just a heads up, the cabin crew will now begin the snack and beverage service, but don't get your hopes up. There ain't no food or drinks on this flight, eh? You know how it is with low-cost airlines, right? But we do have some snacks available if you fancy, like those little pretzel things or some crisps. After that,
selected items from the
Alaska Airlines shop will be
bought,
available,
probably.
so keep an eye out for that, all right? Buckle up and let's hope for a smooth ride, eh?
The sun is very bright. The sun is very bright. Yeah, sorry, no drinks here at Alaska. Budget cuts. I had to get the money somewhere to buy a Hawaiian, you know what I mean? Had to get that money somewhere. I like the new Alaskan 787 livery. I don't think I've seen it. I did see that they were getting a 787. Let's see. I think I see it here. I mean, yeah, it looks pretty nice. It's pretty nice. Yo, Richards World, what's going on, baby? Good to see you guys. How's that Canadian low-cost carrier going? I can't remember their name. Yeah, I'm not sure you're talking about either. Which rated 7.8? The livery's already out for the Bravo too. Oh, nice. I haven't picked up the Bravo yet. You guys think I should pick up the Bravo? We haven't flown 787 in a long time. I think maybe we should do a 787 flight for the new year. Maybe we'll get a 787-9. Should we do the -9 or the -8? Which one's more popular? It's the best 7.8 we have, yeah. Which variant is more popular IRL, the 8 or the 9? The 8. We need a 300 flight. The cargo. The -9's more popular. The -9 gets updated faster too. Alright, gotcha. We'll get the -9 then in the new year. Disagree on the 9. I think it's like $15, huh? Interesting when the 797s start flying. That's still a long time from now. Alright, the -9's the most popular one. We'll get that one. So if you guys want to join our virtual airline too, Hope One, that links are in the description. We are hiring pilots for Hope One. The theme for Hope One basically is we're doing pretty much an all Boeing cargo fleet, and we're using the Embraer and the Airbus for our passenger fleet. The only exception to that is the 737 MAX will be the only Boeing passenger plane, I think, on our fleet. So I think we're going Boeing for freighter, cargo, Airbus for the passengers, except for the MAX. Will be our 737 passenger variant. Hey, it looks like an overgrown 7.3. Can't wait till they start flying the 7107. 7107. Mr. Davis. What's going on, Davis? Where's this application? There's a link in our description of stream to join our virtual airline. We use FlyLat as our virtual airline software, which I can show you here. This is our software thing. So we use FlyLat. It's a free virtual airline software. I can't really show you much of anything while we're in flight mode, because we're flying right now, but we got 27 million in the bank right now. We're going to be buying the 737-800 freighter once we get enough. Our base is out of Ontario right now. After we get the Boeing freighter, we're going to look to buy a new base in the East Coast, probably Manchester. You can see who's flying on there, can we? Well, I can't see on the app. I can see on the website. If I were to log into the website, I could see who's flying. I can't see on here. Yeah, it's a cool system. I'm going to look into that. Yes. 27 million. We're off to Vegas. Under view flight. Hold on. Oh. Oh yeah, then it opens up the map. So we got a plane over here. It's a different airline. Ooh, there's VSETH right there. Hope 1 flying from Memphis to LAX. Flying some passengers. There's Air Mexico. And we'll be up here. So, but it's really cool. This is a open world, open world economy for the airline. So, open world economy means that there's actual real passenger demand, that we're competing against all the other airlines. They're coming up with real world cargo economy as well, where we can buy cargo, we can store it at our headquarters or wherever we want to store it, and we can sell it later for profit, sell it to other people. You know, we could technically buy airplanes from other airlines that want to get rid of theirs. Executive options are coming as well for like private pilots and whatnot. It's really cool. Really cool what they got coming down the pipeline. So I can show you more of the airline when we get on the ground and end our flight, like our fleet currently available. You can do real world flight procedures where you got to actually fly the airplane from wherever that airplane is at, or you can do free flight. So it gives you the option to treat everything super realistic or not. Cargo, you have to fly with your airplane. You can't do cargo free flight. You can just do free flight passengers and fly anywhere in the world, any airport, any plane. You just don't make as much as if you're flying the real routes for the airline. Skippy's like, Rayman, you can't count. So, yeah. Also, for those that use Sayintentions.
Maintain flight level 190.
Alright, we'll send flight number 190 when ready, Alaska 7005. You can also, you get 10% off Sayintentions if you use Sayintentions when joining our airline. After you do one flight for our airline, you'll get a discount code for 10% off your next renewal. So there's that as well.
Alaska 7005, descend and maintain 8,000 feet, altimeter 2968.
Sending 8,000 feet, Alaska 7005. Alright, we're going to start our descent now, down to 8,000. I'm going to go, I think auto brake's 3 in here. How long is our runway? 7,500 foot runway. We'll go.
Right, everyone. We've left our
auto
cruise
brake
level
3.
and we're starting our approach to Ketchikan, eh? So I need you all to return to your
We're
seats.
planning
stow your
currently for the
tables and buckle up,
ILS
yeah?
runway.
And, just a heads up, the lavatories are not available anymore, so keep that in mind, all right? Thanks.
Center Alaska 7005 would like to request ILS Zulu for runway 11 into Ketchikan.
Alaska 7005, ILS Zulu approach not available. Expect the ILS runway 11 approach into Ketchikan.
Alright, so I guess we're going ILS Yankee, so I have to change that up here. ILS Yankee. I'm just going to do ILS Yankee from final. Alright, let's get back in here and update that. ILS Yankee. Enter. Cool. Alright, that looks good there. We're descending down to 8,000 feet. I think we'll just go level change down to 8,000 feet here. A little bit of speed brakes out. Just go 280 on the speed. down here. I missed a donation. Uh-oh, hold on. Who donated? I didn't hear no donation alert come through. I think some of my sounds are off. Who'd we get as a donation? Haas donating $75 to the kid to a better 2026. Appreciate you, Haas. Huge no skippies to you, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Richard, for letting me know I missed that. Harry, what's going on? Welcome. Thank you, Haas. Yeah, something's definitely off with our sound alerts somehow. I don't know what it is. Because I didn't hear GSX either when we're on the ground. Oh, this is why here. Default sound output should be here. I think that might be why. Alright, I think it should be fixed now. We are already there. We are pretty much already there, yeah.
Alaska 7005, descend and maintain 12,000 feet. Turn right heading 160 vectors for the ILS runway. 11 approach.
Maintain 12,000. There it is. Says maintain 12,000, turn right 160 vectors, ILS 11 approach. Alaska 7005. 160, we're heading select is in.
Alaska 7005, descend and maintain 11,000.
Descend and maintain 11,000 feet, Alaska 7005. Descend and maintain 11,000, Alaska 7005.
Alright, we get train on here just in case as we get below the clouds. Just in case the visuals are a little rough. Weather-wise... yeah, we got some rain here in the Ketchikan. Timber's 29er73. 29er73 is in, and we'll switch over. Is Lake gonna make an appearance in chat? She might. She might. It's that quick? This flight was that quick, yeah. It'll be longer to Seattle. I'll see if I can hop in for the next one. Sounds good, Richard. More the merrier. This is our last stream for the new year. Last stream for the new year. Let's get our landing lights back on here. Get our land data in. We're going to land flaps 30.
Alaska 7005, descend and maintain 5,000 feet. Turn left heading 075. Alaska 7005, 14 miles from Ruyak. Turn left heading 065. Descend and maintain 4600 feet until established on the localizer. Cleared for the ILS runway 11 approach.
Descend and maintain 5,000, left heading 075, Alaska 7005. Turning left heading 065, descend and maintain 4,600 until established on the localizer. Cleared for the ILS runway 11 approach, Alaska 7005.
Alaska 7005, contact anchorage approach on 118.5.
Contacting anchorage approach on 118.5, Alaska 7005. Anchorage approach, Alaska 7005. Good morning, 14,000 for 5,000. Alaska 7005, anchorage approach. Good morning, Ketchikan altimeter 29er74.
Yeah, so we're going to hit that like button for me if you guys haven't done so already.
Altimeter 29er74, Alaska 7005.
We'll just slow us down here. Center Alaska 7005. We're going to need to do a 360 here, vector, to get down. We're too high.
Alaska 7005, roger, make a 360 to lose altitude. Advise when complete.
When's the World Flight 2026, man? Always the first weekend in November,
right,
I believe.
Everyone. We're on our final approach into Ketchikan now, so it's time to turn off your electronic devices and stow them away until we get to the gate, eh? Put your tray tables away and make sure your seats are in the full upright position. Buckle up, yeah? The weather in Ketchikan's a bit
Alaska
dodgy.
7005, radar services terminated. Ketchikan Airport at your 3 o'clock, 19 miles. Change to advisory frequency approved. Squawk VFR. Report cancellation of IFR or missed approach this frequency. Have a good morning.
Yeah, we're also going into some weird airports here where it's not like controlled airports too. Because I've never really had any problems going into main airports before GTA 6. Are you going to have a sneak, have steak for New Year's? Maybe, I don't know. We are having like a little New Year's party tomorrow. Just an action for the airline, what would I be doing as a pilot? Just flying our planes for the airline, helping us make all kinds of money. As they come out with real world schedules and stuff for the airline, then we're gonna get some like schedules and stuff that you can sign up for and bid for to fly planes for schedules. Because like I said, if you fly the real world routes for the airline, you have to fly the planes from wherever they were last left. If you do a free flight, then you can fly any plane from anywhere, whether we own the plane or not. If you're doing the real world, it has to be planes that we already own. If you do cargo, it has to be with the cargo planes that we already own. And the cargo plane has to be flown to wherever it's at, or we can transfer it, we can ferry it. Much like the real world. Alright, so we're gonna go direct to here. Ooh, I did not even put in my ILS information. We need to do that. 115 set there. 115 is set there. Tail nav is on. Let's go VNav here. 220 flaps 1's coming out. That's coming in there. We're still might be a little tad high, but we'll work it out here. ILS frequency 1093. 1093. 1093. Alright, cool. That's good there. We're just going to go minimums radio. Radio 200. Let's go flaps 5 here to help with the descent. Alright, 200's in. We're going to arm the approach. Our heading bug lined up. When do you know the application was approved? If you knew in time, I'll approve it once we land on the ground. It's just as simple as me approving it. Okay, I'll go in and I'll approve it once we get on the ground. Yes, big no skibby for that donation, Haas. Appreciate you as always. Thank you for helping us get to our goal. Alright, so we need to go all the way down here. 4,100 feet. We're going to bring this back in. We're going to go 180 on the speed. Alright, localizer, everything's captured. We're going to go gear down here. Flaps 15. Alright, we're going to clear us to land. Contact CTAF. Ketchikan traffic. Alaska 7005. Inbound. Final. Runway 11. ML final. Alright, we're coming in nicely here. Once we get visual of the runway and fully configured. Oh, there it is. I see it. Alright, once we get in about 5 miles, we get fully configured and we'll take over the aircraft and take her in for landing. Alright, spoilers are armed. Flaps 25. And flaps 30 coming out. Alright, my airplane. My throttles. A little bit of a crosswind coming in here. Strong crosswind coming in off this mountain. We're a little high. Let's get in here. Better.
Terrain. Pull up.
Yeah, train, we're fine.
300. Approaching minimums. Minimums. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Holding it. And we're down. Those are coming down gently. Reversers are out. There we go. Welcome to Ketchikan. Manual braking. Reverser stowed. Rolling all the way down to the end of the runway. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we made it. Well, butter my biscuit. Nice and smooth, baby. Nice and smooth. We'll exit here to the left.
Right, everyone. Welcome to Ketchikan. Did you know it's known for its stunning scenery and is one of the rainiest places in the United States? Thanks for flying with Alaska Airlines, eh? Just a reminder to stay seated until we reach the final parking position, all right?
We'll be at
Captain
gate 1,
Smith,
sounds good.
First Officer Johnson and the whole crew would like to say
Does
goodbye
look like
to you
a
now.
beautiful
The local
scenery
time
out
here is
there.
9:19 in the morning. If you're connecting, flight 231 to Seattle departs at 10:15 from gate 3. Cheers.
Approaching runway 29.
All right, well, you look good there. APU's firing up, strobes are off. Go down this way, I believe, to the terminal. Get our flight directors off. Some GA traffic. I don't know how many gates there are here to park. I think there's only one gate. Only one gate. Only one gate to park there, so I guess we're going to take the GA parking. Since VSES in our parking spot. Alright, taxi light off. Yeah, I see you. It's alright, our passengers don't need a jetway. They can take the stairs. They can take the stairs. I feel like we're straight. I don't always tell me to go left. Well, that's right. We'll ignore him and do our thing. Okay. Parking brake is set. APU gens are coming on, and engine 1, engine 2 is coming off. Beacon lights off, seatbelt signs are off. Fuel pumps are coming off. Hydraulics are off, probe heat is off. Leads on. Welcome to Ketchikan. We're going to request deboarding. There comes the stairs. We made it. Alright, GSX is going to unload our beautiful aircraft here, and we're going to get ready to go down to Seattle next. Seattle's our next flight. Let's end our flight on our VA. Let's see how well it said we did. VA flight. We got a minus 147 on that landing, it says. Minus 147. Let me show you guys here more of the VA here. So we're going to end our flight. Losing his soul. Alright, so I should have here we go. So I just got to approve the hire. Here, anything to do with my mobile app. Join airline request. I'll do it here. Let's see, I might have to do it on the website. No, I approved the hire on here somewhere. Here we go. Join request. Accept. Alright, you've been accepted there into the airline. So you should be able to go now. So, but that's you on here. So facilities, like I said, for right now, we just have our hub in Ontario. We're going to open up a new hub soon in the East Coast. Well, Ontario is our current hub. Our current fleet right now, we have an E195 freighter. We have the A300 freighter. We have an A321 passenger. We have the Citation X for our board members. We have an E195 passenger. A CRJ 900 that was given to us for free. And we have an A350 passenger plane here. These are all currently on the ground in Ontario. Well, actually, no. Our freighter is on the ground in England. We got to continue our freighter ops there in England. Because we bought that plane, we had to go pick it up, and we got to bring it back over here. So we got to continue those cargo ops. But every other plane is on the ground in Ontario, except for the A300. It's in England. Tampa, Florida is a good hub on the East Coast. We are going to have PBI, West Palm Beach, is going to be a hub once Vertical Sim Scenery comes out. We are going to have that as one of our hubs. But yeah, so you got an open market. We can buy planes that people have sold. We can buy them straight from the factory. We got to service our planes on here when they need service. But yeah, we got cargo ops through the trader route here. So you can see we got some current ops here from Ontario to Albuquerque that needs to be done. So if anyone wants to do this cargo and pick that up, you can do some cargo. And then back to Albuquerque, back to Ontario. Or you can take the 300 in Manchester up to Iceland for some cargo. Those are the 3 current open cargo contracts we got to do. But it's got a lot of stuff coming in the new year here. You can do a commercial flight. So a commercial flight, this is real world. So you have to fly the airplane we own. You have to fly from wherever that airplane is at. And you have to fly a route that we actually have in our airline established here, an actual route. Same with freight. You have to fly our freight cargo plane and fly it from wherever it's at. We can ferry a plane So you can fly a plane empty and relocate it for us. Or you can just do a free flight and fly any plane and make money for the airline, just not as much if it's the real commercial flight. So, the more you do for the airline, the more you'll get promoted. So, VSeth is our first captain. We got 2 new recruits here. But yeah, so. Okay, for the VA, Skippy ain't happy. I did actually buy 2 Kodiaks, and I put them in Papua New Guinea, but I couldn't get it to work. I gotta redo it. I think if we do... I can do passenger ops. I did cargo Kodiaks. So if I buy a passenger Kodiak, we can do passenger ops out of Papua New Guinea. But I couldn't get any of the cargo routes, like, to work over there to generate cargo contracts. So we'll just have to do... I'm going to get the Kodiak back, and we'll do some passenger ops with little cargo. Humanitarian aid over in Papua New Guinea. Can you do a VA video sometime explain to the followers, new people can view it, etc.? Yes. Yes, I do plan on doing that. I do plan on doing that. But, alright, chat. We're going to be back here in about 5 minutes. I'm going to get some things programmed, ready to rock and roll for the next flight down to Seattle. So, yeah, we shall be right back momentarily. See you right back.
King of the land!
Passengers bus is coming.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Alright, yeah, we're just getting some things ready to rock and roll. We got our flight plan filed. We'll be back soon. Of course, you would have 5 updates. Yeah, that's Flight Sim for you. That is Flight Sim for you. But boarding is happening here, and we'll be ready to get things going here momentarily.
Passengers boarding started.
Alright, let's see here. What do we contact for clearance? We contact center for clearance. Yeah, center. But I would contact it right before pushback because you have a time limit to get out of here or your clearance is invalid. So we're going to contact clearance right before we go to push. Yep, and she's only going to get more toys from Santa Mav. Forgot that we have pepperonis with us. Alright, let's go ahead and get some things ready for ourselves here. Nah, I don't think that's possible, Lexi. I don't think that's possible. Alright, let's go to flight bag. Import the new flight data. And we'll go to route, flight plan request, sim brief, payload, fuel, and route. Fun fact, NORAD Santa tracking each year was made by accidental post mistakenly linked NORAD's member asking where Santa was. NORAD to show it each year shows where Santa is. Yep. Alright, load up the flight plan here. We got runway 11 for departure. We're on the Seek 6. Is what we should be on anyways. We'll verify everything once we contact and get our clearance. Activate, execute. Cool. Departure and arrival. SeaTech 6 on runway 11, and we'll execute that. Beautiful. Let's see. We're on the Ketchikan 6. There's a VNAV departure. Okay. Beautiful. In to Seattle right now. We're planning for 3-4 left. We're going to be planning for the RNAV Zulu. RNAV Zulu 3-4 left. That's going to be from ships. And we're on the Mariner 8. Arrival from Vixer. Beautiful. Execute. Looks good there. And no discontinuities. We got a vector there into the arrival. Okay, we'll look into that as we get closer. Boom. That looks good though. We get our weight and balances in here. 0 fuel weight is in. Our reserves on this flight time also is 1 hour 37 minutes. Reserve fuel 6.0 on the reserve. Cost index of 33. And we're cruising 370. Cruise winds 240.82. 82. Beautiful. Boom. Then we're going to go here and we'll get our tablet down here and do our performance calculations. We'll import there from that, import the aircraft data, import the weather. We're looking at 2973. Good, that's in the box. And we'll calculate. Cool. So we got 31 degrees on the D rate. They got us on takeoff 2 performance. Beautiful. We'll go to takeoff data. We got flaps 5 for departure here. Center of gravity is coming in. And then for the speeds, we got 130. We got 134 and 141 for departure. Looks good and beautiful there. Boom. Sweeter than Biscoffs.
Thank you.
Ooh, how's that coming in? Fred, thank you for the $10 for the kids. Appreciate you, Fred. Huge no skippies to you, my friend. Thank you for that continued support for St. Jude and the channel. Huge no skippies to you, Fred. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Is he taking you to play golf yet? I have. Yeah, we got a few times. Went last weekend. I got to hit the driver. Yep. We're gonna get Lexi and the little kiddo learned up and trained on how to play golf with me. I think she just got actually like a little plastic golf set, right, Rexy, just before Christmas from your dad, I think. So she's already got the golf bug planted. All right, already got the golf bug planted. That looks good there. Let's get our heading fixed for departure. Beautiful. I think boarding has just finished. So we got on the takeoff speeds. What were we at again? We got 141. So we're gonna go 151 on departure. Beautiful. Flight directors are gonna come on here. LNAV is gonna go active. And we're going to call up center and request clearance here. Oh, I actually got to do new flight as well. Forgot to hit new flight on Sayintentions. Alright, so now let's go to center. Center, Alaskan 7005, requesting IFR to Seattle.
I'll have your clearance in just a second.
Alright, they're going to have our clearance for us in just a momento. Uno momento. Make sure just everything's good to go here. Let's test our fire.
Alaska 7005, cleared to Seattle via the CPK6 departure. Then is filed. Climb and maintain 4000. Expect flight level 37010 minutes after departure. Departure on 118.5 squawk 4474. Release for departure. Clearance void if not off by 1856 Zulu. Time now 1841.
Alright, clear to Seattle via the CTK6 departure, then as filed. Climb maintain 4000. We'll expect 3701 minutes after departure. Departures on 1185 squawk 4474. Release for departure. Clearance void if not off by 1856 Zulu. Alaska 7005. Lexi Mav for a GIF. Wants it deflated. Yeah, we want to deflate NFL football. Alright, so we're going to go over to CTAF here. Departures on 1185. Alright, so we're on CTAF. Or pushback here. Our squawk is in already.
Welcome aboard Alaska Airlines Flight 7005, heading to Seattle, eh? I'm Mary Smith, your lead flight attendant, and I've got my mates John, Sarah, and Mike here with me. So take your seats according to your boarding passes and stow your hand luggage in the overhead bins or under the seats in front of you. If you need any help, just shout at one of us, all right? Buckle up and let's get this over with.
You're gonna give me like the Dodgers? No. No. It's not happening. No matter how much I love you, it's not happening. Can't go to the dark side. It'll match my shirt. Yeah, I like blue, but this is not Dodger blue. This is just regular old blue. Yes, Rendon is finally fucking gone. Thank the Lord. Thank the Lord. Alright. Everything is ready for pushback here. Auto brake is RTO. Blue looks good on me, so I gotta switch. I think red looks good on me too. Alright, Armor V now. I'm gonna go quick edit on the pushback here. I'll push back far enough VSEF so you can push back right after.
Release parking brakes, please.
Alright, let's go.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Get a couple of those half and half unis. Alright, beacon's on, and we get our bleeds off. Let's fire up engine number 2.
Cabin attendants, arm doors and cross
Wasn't
check.
for my 50
Welcome aboard Alaska
updates. I
Airlines
was going to
flight
fly
7005,
the
heading
Giants
to
Alaska
Seattle.
delivery. Damn.
The estimated flight time is about 1 hour and 40 minutes, eh? So, if you could all pay attention to the safety demonstration, that'd be great. Even if you think you know it all, eh? Right, so buckle up, yeah? Your seatbelt goes like this, you just click it in, pull it tight, and to open it, just lift the buckle. Easy peasy,
That
eh?
sucks.
Now return your seat backs and tray tables to the upright position and open those window blinds for takeoff and landing, alright? Mobile phones and electronic devices need to be in flight mode, yeah? And if you've got a laptop or something big, stow it away during takeoff and landing. Oh, and smoking? Not allowed anywhere on this plane, including the lavatories, got it? If the oxygen masks drop down, just pull one
Barry
towards
Bonds?
you,
No, thank
put
you.
it over your nose and mouth, and breathe normally.
I mean, I would
Don't
take an
forget to
autographed Barry
secure
Bonds
your own
card just so I
mask
could
before
sell it.
helping others, eh? Life vests are under your seat or between the seats. To put it on, just pull it out, slip it over your
Alright,
head,
good start on
and
2. We're gonna
inflate
start
it
engine
once you're
1.
outside the plane. We've got special ones for kids too, just so you know. If we need to evacuate, floor-level lighting will guide you to the nearest exit, which is clearly marked. And remember, the nearest exit might be behind you, so keep your eyes peeled, eh? Leave all your stuff behind if we have to get out, yeah? Follow the crew's instructions right away, no messing about. If any of your devices get hot or start smoking, tell us immediately, alright? The safety card in the seat pocket has all the details, so have a
Yo,
look if you
Concorde
fancy. Thanks for
flying
listening,
into
and let's
Atlanta.
hope this flight goes
Descend
smoothly,
from
eh?
63,000 to 3,003 minutes. Holy hell. Damn. You just say it on like the Unicom frequency VSA like CTAF. I didn't announce it, I should have, but this is an uncontrolled towered airport.
Please set parking brakes. Unlocking gear.
Alright, we'll get flaps 5 out here. Card collection's going good. I got a lot of good cards. A lot of cool cards. Not this weekend, but next weekend we'll have a dual stream on YouTube and whatnot for our card selling if you guys want to join us. I'm going to get that done this, not this weekend, but next weekend. Alright, Chugan engine starts here. Generators on. Probe heat coming on.
Left is clear, right is clear.
We get our packs to the auto position. APU bleed coming off. We get the APU itself off. Engine start switches over to continuous. Get this flipped over to the other side. Boom. Does that have floating Mises caravan? Those are floating caravans. So that's AI traffic right there. AI GA traffic from Sayintentions. It's just probably from the scenery. It floats a little bit. Kenny, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Welcome aboard. Let's update. Make sure we have the right altimeter in. 2973. Yep, we got that in. Looks good. Okay. 2973. And beautiful. Let's get this back over to takeoff speeds. Looking good. And we'll get our trim set. There we go. Right wing collision? What do you mean? Well, I can't really get around you, VSeth. You're gonna have to go. Or scooch to your right. Ketchikan traffic, Alaska 7D05 is going to be taxiing out to runway 11 via taxiway Bravo. Ketchikan traffic. Good to see you, Mav. How are you? Hope you and the missus and family had a good Christmas. We did have a good Christmas. The missus is in chat. You can say hi to her. Lexi's here. She's watching in chat. The plane won't move? Uh-oh. Alright, we'll go on through. Everyone act like VSeth's not there. You have your chalk still on, VSeth? Nothing to see here, folks. Nothing to see here. Yep, nothing to see here. That's not a plane next to us. We're gonna go uphill here, so we're probably gonna need a little bit of thrust for this. But this scenery here would be great to do some VFR flying, man. I want to do I want to do an Alaskan group VFR trip. Like for a week, we'll just fly from all kinds of different airports. I think that would be cool. Oh. I've been sitting in this chair too long today.
Annette Island traffic, Eagle Niner Tree Whiskey taxiing to runway 30, Annette Island.
Damn, I don't know what's going on, VSeth. Maybe the throttles are bad itself. You contacted Windwing, let them know what's going on with their shit.
Approaching runway 1.
Alright, here we go, chat. Ketchikan traffic, Alaska 7005, runway 11 is departing to the south. Ketchikan traffic. Alright, here we go, chat. Chrono's gonna come on this time. We forgot last time.
Approaching
Landing
runway
lights are coming on.
1.
There we go. Toga. Power set.
On runway 11 remaining. 7,200 feet.
80 knots.
80 knots, throttle hold, thrust normal. Neutral on the yoke.
V1, rotate.
V1, rotate. A little bit of crosswind here. And just like that,
Approaching
we're up.
runway
Pause the rate,
11.
gears up. Cruise ships out there. And return. Laps 1. And flaps up. Departure Alaskan 7005, 3,400.
Alaska 7005, Anchorage Center, radar contact. Climb and maintain 15,000 direct to Net Island.
Climb maintain 15,000 direct and island for Alaskan 7005. Alright, we're cleared direct to Ann.
Alaska 7005, climb and maintain flight level 200.
Flight level 200, Alaska 7005. Alright, we're cleared on out here. Should I know why I selected the wrong control profile in SimApp Pro? Ooh, damn. Alright, well, hopefully it can get taken off now then. Hopefully it's fixed. I didn't know there was different profiles. I thought you just plug in, turn on the app, and it works. Alright, climbing through the weather here. I had to restart the whole sim because the profile has to be ran before the sim loads. Does it? I never turn on SimApp Pro before I turn the sim on. That's weird. Climbing through the clouds, baby. Look at that cloud breakout. That looks sick.
Dear guests, the lavatories are now available, so feel free to use them if you need to. You can also use your approved electronic devices, but make sure they're in flight mode, eh? Cabin service will be starting shortly, but just a heads up, there ain't no food or drinks on this flight. So buckle up and try to enjoy the ride, I guess.
Yeah, with the throttle, since the profiles aren't recognized by the sim, you have to run a separate profile sim at Pro to recognize it. I mean, it's weird that they wouldn't have that recognized to the sim. Like, I wonder if there's a way to, like, jimmy rig it where you can recognize it to the sim. But I mean, like, even with, like, my FMC and stuff like that, I never turn on Sim App Pro until after I start the sim, which is weird. You would still have to do that for the throttles. Finance needs firing, Mav. No food or drinks again? Yeah, she's fired when we get to Seattle. Well, Richard. Skull, what's going on, man? Good to see you, buddy. I've been well. Hope you've been well. Yeah, I hope you've been well, sir. Doing great. Just had office on the last day of the year. Damn. We've been on vacation since Christmas. Thank God. I do have to go into the office in the morning for just a couple hours, though. I do have to do a couple things at the office, so. It's the last day of the year, end of the month. I gotta do a couple things, but after that, we're off to see the missus and off to New Year's Eve party in the evening. So that'll be fun. That'll be fun. Dream. Swear hits, swear bang bang will fix it.
Dear guests, the cabin crew is now going to start the snack and beverage service, but just a heads up, we ain't got any food or drinks on this flight, eh?
That's about it.
So
yeah.
Just sit tight.
I mean, those are like the normal holidays that we're off at work too, but I took vacation time. Like, we're not closed, other people are there. Jeopardy time. I don't have any Jeopardy prepared or plugged in. Yeah, we don't have like a super long flight today, so it's just an hour and a half to Seattle. Center Seattle 7005 requesting climb to cruise.
Alaska 7005, climb and maintain flight level 370.
Climb and maintain flight level 370, Alaska 7005.
How much vacation do you get in the States? It depends on the company, Scott. It's different everywhere. Alright. Landing lights are off. Yeah, it depends on the company. I get So I have to earn my vacation time. It's not like time that's just given to us. I get 9 and like 3/4 of an hour of vacation time every month that I work. So if you add that up times 12, whatever that is how much I earn a year currently. I do 9.75 times 12. So I get 117 hours a year, which is 14 days. So basically I get 2 weeks of vacation time built in here. Yeah, I mean, if I were to have like a kid, then I would get time off, but I wouldn't get necessarily paid for it. I just get protected time off. So I wouldn't take off a bunch of time. I would definitely take off some time, but I wouldn't take off as much as she would take. She gets paid. Dustin, good morning. Good to see you. I have 12 fixed off plus 6 national holidays, 32 odd days of casual sick leave. Yeah, no. I pretty much just get those 2 weeks that I build up. It takes me a year to build up the 2 weeks. I have about a week and a half saved up of vacation time right now. So, thanks to the holidays, to take my week off, I didn't have to use a full week of vacation time, which is nice. Maverick, 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 Maverick.
Alaska 7005, contact Vancouver Center on 133.675.
Contacting Vancouver Center on 133.675, Alaska 7005. Vancouver Center, Alaska 7005. Good afternoon, flight level 260 for flight level 370.
Alaska 7005, climb flight level 370.
Climbing flight level 370, Alaska 7005.
A lot of full-time jobs ain't full-time, 38 hours a week, so more casual, no paid time, etc. So a lot of people here now have 2 jobs. Yeah. Minimum wage is 27 Australian. Damn. It's like 18. No, minimum wage is like 16.50 or something like that. Unless you're in LA, then it's, you know, $20 or whatever. You know, or fast food workers now $20 an hour. But other jobs are like $18.50 or $16.50. Well, that 5 weeks vacation plus 3 floating holidays. That what 27 years of seniority gets? Yeah, hoping for 6 weeks next contract. Nice. Yeah, it definitely helps to have seniority. Yeah, for the new year, we need to get a new chair. This chair from Miltech or whatever, MT Sim Monster, whatever it's called. I'm grateful that I got it for free at the Texas Expo, and it was good for a while, but it's just too firm. Have I used P3D before? Yeah, it sucks. Don't like it. Way too expensive. Default, the sim, just horrible looking sim. Not a fan. Not a fan. Too much. Costs way too much to make it look good. I agree. New chairs? Yes. Alexa, yes. New chairs for the new year. When are you planning to fly to India? That's a good question. I'm sure we'll fly to India sometime in January. We'll plan something for you. I don't know exactly when yet, but we'll plan something. I am planning on some kind of world tour, like world GA tour. I do want to fly some like GA around the world, and it'll be like a full year thing. It's probably gonna take us a full year to travel all around the world. I'm thinking doing a full year of like something in the Kodiak or similar to that. And we just go to all these like cool airports you wouldn't go to normally. You know, something like that. And also I'm planning maybe like a US world tour as well. We go to all 50 states in 50 days or something. But in GA. P3D is going to be using Real Engine? Yeah, I don't know. I don't really have any confidence in P3D. There are new airports in India? I am not aware. Man, I broke it. I didn't break another chair. It's just super uncomfortable. Like, it's a very firm chair. There's no padding. Like, it's padding, but it's like hard as a rock. Bangalore and Peru and 2 airports in India. Nice. Can you message that to me on Discord so I don't forget? Alaska flights in the Kodiak. Probably going to get some Alaska flights in the Kodiak. Yeah, well, we'll see. I don't think Prepared's gonna come close to beating Microsoft, but you know, we'll see. We'll see. I can't see me switching. The visuals in Microsoft are just too good. You know, people always made like the argument for X-Plane, like, oh, well, the physics are this, the physics are that. Well, you know, I'm never gonna know that because I'm never gonna fly a 737 in real life. So the visuals are definitely, I think, more important to me. Not that the physics aren't important, because flying in Microsoft, it feels real to me. I'm not a real pilot to know the difference. As long as it feels nice to fly, I have fun and I really enjoy the scenery. You know, that's what's important to me anyways. Over here in Percy in Qatar, and Emirates seeing the A380s come here before sunset. Nice. Used to fly Prepare 3D4 version 4 before, but I'm planning to fly the Microsoft or Microsoft 2024 soon yet. If you haven't gotten Microsoft yet, then definitely get 2024. I would say it's in a state now that definitely makes it worth buying. I don't think there's any reason at this point to buy a Microsoft 2020. Most of all the products are going to be getting updated, are all going to be pretty much for the new sim now. You're going to see like interest in the other ones start tapering off from developers. They still promise support for 2020, I think, for the next 5 years. But 2024 definitely way worth it. I agree, man. I believe when I see it, yeah. A lot of good flying in Australia. Australia is just a lot of like coastal flying because there's like nothing in the middle of Australia but desert and death. Like the whole population of Australia lives on the coast. Like the continent is huge, but the population is not. You're re-pushing? Alright, sounds good. Chat, we're almost to cruise here. We're going to take a break to stretch our legs for just a few moments. As we come to cruise, I got to get this back stretched out. But we'll be back here momentarily.
Sushi plates, laugh in your but every spring it's the same old sin. Another year, another injury. We cheer your name, we buy your gear. You disappeared again this year. He's a bum, can't swing, can't run. Cashing checks while we're stuck in the sun. He's a bum, hey, man, I'm done. Random's robbing us one by one. Said it's just a twig, 2 months gone. Meanwhile, Trump's still playing strong. We got no heart, we got no fight. When number 6 ain't in the lineup tonight. You talk the talk, but you back it up. Man, I miss the old Halo life. He's a bum, can't swing, can't run. Cashing checks while we're stuck in the sun. He's a bum, hey, man, I'm done. Random's robbing us one by one. 7 years, sweet 45. Fans just pray you're still alive. Benches won, the swing is cold. Your highlight reel's just getting old. He's a bum, no clutch, no fun. Every game's another rerun. He's a bum, get him gone. Set the angels free. Move R-E-N-D-O-N. He's a bum, R-E-N-D-O-N. He's a bum till the very end. R-E-N-D-O-N. He's a bum till the very end.
Vancouver Center, Alaska 190, flight level 330.
Alaska 190, radar contact.
Davis stayed behind, oh what a shame. Bermuda skies were calling, but he played a different game. Packed his ties in his briefcase too. Traded our beaches for DC blue. Oh, Mr. Davis, you're so lame. Skip the sun for the same old frame. We were sipping drinks, you were stuck in rain. Oh, Mr. Davis, what a shame. We sent you postcards with coconuts and sand, but you chose monuments and shaking hands. While we danced under the tropical moon, you were lost in a suit and a flowing tune. Did the White House glow like our sunsets did? Did the Capitol feel like freedom's kiss? Oh, Mr. Davis, you're so lame. Skip the sun for the same old frame. We were sipping drinks, you were stuck in rain. Oh, Mr. Davis, what a shame. Bermuda waves sang your name, but you ignored their siren game. Now your suit is wrinkled, your heart is tame. Mr. Davis, oh, you're so lame.
Alaska 7005, contact Vancouver Center on 128.4.
Contacting Vancouver Center on 128.4, Alaska 7005. Vancouver Center, Alaska 7005. Good afternoon, flight level 370.
Alaska 7005, Vancouver Center identified. Good afternoon.
All right, chat. We back. We are back. All right, let's see what I missed here. What kind of spider is Skippy? Skippy's a kangaroo. Yep, playing VATSIM would be fun. Yeah, no snakes allowed. Emus. Will Microsoft Flight Sim still be available? 2020 is still available, yeah. 2020 still has support for the next 5 years. After that, I don't know what's going to happen to it, but... Ooh. Oh, our back is really bothering us today, Chant. Not gonna lie. I don't know what happened. Maybe if I have some Starburst. I'm eating your Starburst you got me, Lexi. Still having problems with the throttles?
Just know your day's about to get better because Davis just walked in. The Tampa Bay Tickler.
Yeah, we've had some good card pulls, Scott. Yeah, that's weird, man. I hope we get it fixed soon. You gotta put the exclamation point and redeem next to each other, Scott. You're putting a space. have more pepperonis. Family's doing good, Scott. Family's doing good. Can't complain, man. Everything's pretty good. Hopefully your family's doing good as well. Alright, so we got 188 miles to our top of descent, chat. 188 miles. God, yeah, our back is. Oof. Turn my camera off for a second. I'm still gonna be here. I just need to stand up. Stand up, do some stretching.
Every legend starts somewhere. Some start with glory, some start with mistakes. This one started with regret. Yeah. Tampa Bay night, heat won't quit. Neon lights and bad judgment.
Oh God.
Flip-flop shorts, confidence high. Way too loud for the time of night. Davis swearing he was fine. 3 drinks past that warning sign. Crowd around, phone lights glow. This story already out of control. He said, watch this. Famous last phrase. That's how legends die or get named. One bad move, one slip.
Yeah, I don't know what we did to our back, Chad. Just started hurting all of a sudden. That's getting worse. Tampa Bay tickler. I have to lay on the floor for a second.
Don't say it, too late, tickler. Lifetime sentence, tickler.
Alaska 7005, Vancouver Center, expect the job in 7 arrival, Vixer transition. In about 20 minutes, I'll start your descent. Just say the word if you'd like to start down earlier. Cleared direct Vixer.
Expecting the job in 7 arrival, Vixer transition, cleared direct Vixer, Alaska 7005.
All right, chat. We've been cleared for the arrival. Mav needs some milk. Mav needs something. Do we have a relief pilot on board this plane? Mav's gonna need a relief pilot. I'm gonna have to go get some pain pills after stream. I blame this chair. I do need a back massage. I agree. Oh God. Ow. Oh. Trying to fix it. It's getting worse. Alright, well, we'll be right back, chat.
Chat moving reckless. Streams lighting up. Hold the line. Moderator clocked in. Chat floods in, caps lock screaming. Trolls lurking, think they scheming. 3 streams live, 4th one ringing. Still see it all. Tunnel vision, blue and flash like a warning sign. One wrong move, yeah. Gone aside. No panic mode, no hesitation. Digital battlefield domination. New York Knights built from pressure. Win first mindset, grind forever. Pinch crack dry, ice cold brain. Talk reckless, get removed plain. They type fast, but they faster though. Reads the chat like code and smoke. Think you slick, think you clever. Already going to impress. And the creator shine. Cameras glow behind the scenes. That's where you go. No fame chase, no ego throne. Streams stay alive cause it's stone. Motto, Drew Stone. Locking chats down, full control. Multi-stream mind, pressure-proof zone. Goat level work set in stone. Motto, Drew Stone. 3 streams deep, still fully zoned. If the chat still clean, call me home. Yeah, that's thanks to Stone. Motto. The task monster, mental stamina. Band hammer swing like Excalibur. No bot scripts, instinct raw. See the problem before it forms. Emoji floods, better lies. Handle clean in real time. Firm but fair, co-respected. Cross the line, you're disconnected. Creators trusting with the keys. Why they perform me off the stream? No spotlight, no crowd. Raw, still the backbone of it all. New York backbone pressure train. When it gets wild, these days contained. If chaos had a natural predator, name would read moderator. Try juggling 5 screens at once. While trolls plotting chats go nuts. Yeah. That's a different level. Every move, clean, no collateral, power handle, practical, no ego trips, no reckless tone, respect earned, not overthrown, finger don't slip, focus lock, every action hits the mark, while it's chat, all is on, till the sheriff battery stone, go, talk now hype slang, check the work, check the range, streams overlap, 0 stakes, different tier, different lane, final, bottle, Joe Stone, chat goes silent when the name gets shown, you don't see him, but you feel that zone, that's control, stone cold, Joe Stone, from New York grid to the fiber optic glow, if the stream don't crash, burn or fold, that's respect, Drew Stone, Drew Stone. This one's for the ones behind the scenes, holding it together when nobody knows. Number 1, moderator go. cookies feel like home. Turbulence can't shake him. No storm can take him down. He's the crown wearing Crunch King, ruling Cookie Town. Matthew loves those biscuits. Crunchy golden bliss.
All right, chat, we're back. We got it subsided a little bit, but we ordered some back pain pills. They'll be on the way here shortly. Man, that was weird. Just feels a little stiff.
Alaska 7005, contact Vancouver Center on 132.9er.
Contacting Vancouver Center on 132.9, Alaska 7005.
Just gonna take a hot shower after stream, and then we will get some rest.
Vancouver Center, Alaska
Yeah, no,
7005. Good
it got
afternoon,
pretty bad,
level
Scott.
flight level 370.
Alaska 7005, Vancouver Center identified. Good afternoon.
Right, so we do need to change our arrival up though, because it has us arriving now on the Jobin 7 instead of Center Alaska 7005. What's the active runways for Seattle?
Alaska 7005, runways 16 center and 16 right are the exit runways for Seattle.
Really? Do the winds support that? I guess so. I'm going to change to 16 center here. And we're going to be on the ILS 16 center. We're going to be on the Jobin. Alright, there we go. So we're on the Jobin 7 or ILS 16 center from Griffey. Alright, I executed that in there. Alright. I'm getting better. It's subdued a little bit now. It's gotta be careful movements. Careful, slow movements, and we'll be fine. I mean, hopefully it's just back pain, and it's not like kidney stones or something. Which I don't think I have, but someone brought it up, and it made me worried. But I don't think I have those. My blood sugar is probably a little high because I had some candy. I had a little bit of candy, so it's definitely a little high. I treated myself to some candy. But I'll be fine. It's just from sitting in this chair so much over the last 2 days, and I haven't been doing that in a while. And like I said, this chair is just not good on the back because the way the chair is, I just can't sit with like the back support in this chair is not not the best. Like, it feels weird to sit all the way back in the chair and I lean forward. So, but leaning back right now is doing all right. Doing all right. So, we're not going to end stream. We're going to continue on. We're almost at the end. We're about to start our descent in 21 miles. Center, Alaska 7005 is ready for descent on the arrival.
Alaska 7005, descend via Job and 7 Vixor transition into Seattle, altimeter 3018.
Descend via Job and 7 Vixor transition into Seattle, altimeter 3018, Alaska 7005.
Alright, 3018. We got that in. Let's look at our barrow for the ILS approach. 6:30. That's trooper, yep. Show must go on. I have a water, know the back is a bad. With me, you still got the chair that collapses, maybe better. What chair that collapses? I have a regular dining room chair that I could use. Definitely be better than this chair, but. 6:30. That's good there. Hot showers in the Skippy. Trying to make a corn film there, Scott. But yes, I'm gonna have a nice hot shower after stream is over. Get a few things ready I need to take with me in the morning, and then straight to bed. Ooh, after the medicine gets here too. I'm good. That's just from being fat and out of shape, Scott. Just from being fat and out of shape is all. What's going on, Richard? Yes, we're back. Alright, that's all good down there. Now we need our course set. 164 set on the left. 164 on the right. Go down here and get our ILS set, which is 111.70. Boom. Boom. Alright. 111.70 is set. That looks good. And we're gonna go auto brakes 2, I guess. Let me see here. It's a long runway in Seattle from what I remember. 9,400 feet. Well, we'll go with auto brakes 3. Alright. Yeah, I ordered some
folks,
medicine.
we've left
Richard's
our
on the
cruising
way.
altitude and are starting our approach to Seattle. So, everyone needs to get back to your seats now. Stow those tray tables and buckle up, all right?
It's on the way.
Oh, and just a heads up, the lavatories are off limits now, so, don't even think about it, eh? Thanks.
Don't even think about it, Aggie. Alright, so 12,000. Alright, so we're clear down to 12,000 currently. I know. I have lost a lot, but it's mainly from being out of shape. I have that in the house, ain't getting any younger, I know. I had some, but they're expired. I don't take pain like medicine all that often, to be honest. Ain't fun, but it's better than Dr. Touch. Oh. One more time, say you're fat. I'll Rick James. Alright, we'll try not to then. Alright, winds are completely calm in Seattle. Real world, they're landing north, but we're going to land south here. Alright, but she's hanging in. She's hanging in there. Get up and do 50. 50 what? 50 push-ups? I ain't doing any push-ups. Alright, but we are looking good for the arrival, which we've officially started our descent into Seattle. Star jumps? Okay. You want me to get even more hurt? Replay on standby? Yeah, let's get that replay on standby because I'll forget.
Delta 196, contact Seattle Center on 125.1.
125.1, E Delta 196.
All right. We are Hope One. Or Hope One, chat. Hope One, baby. All right, how are we looking here? Going through 22,000 feet.
See the shadows in your eyes at night, fighting battles I can't make right. Your heart's been bruised, your body's worn, still you're the reason my soul's reborn. You don't deserve this way you bear. Wish I can breathe your heavy air. Every tear you cry cuts me into. If I could hurt instead, I'd do it for you. I know I can't heal every scar, but I swear I'll hold you where you are. I'd take it all away if I could. Every heartbreak, every wound, all the stress, all the pain. I'd carry it through fire and rain. I'd stand between you and the storm, hold you safe and keep you warm. You're my reason, you're my flame. I'd do anything. I'd take it all away. You've been haunted by ghosts of the past, but baby, my love was built to last. You're stronger than you'll ever know. I'm here, I'm steady, won't let go. Let me be the arms you fall into.
Princess treatment from Av. Hey, Prince, not princess. Prince treatment. Ow, that hurt. It hurt. Go away. All right. Passing transition altitude here. Standard pressure 3018 is set. Landing lights are coming back on. We are almost in Seattle. Yes. Barely. Barely. We need to do a price impersonation. Price who? What are we talking about? Who's Price?
Alaska 7005, contact Seattle Center on 125.1.
Switching to Seattle Center on 125.1, Alaska 7005.
Prince. I'm about to say the only Price I know is from Call of Duty.
Seattle Center, Alaska 7005. Good afternoon, descending 16,000.
Alaska 7005, Seattle Center, descend and maintain 16,000.
All right, hang on, Chad. I'll be right back. I think my delivery's here.
Descend and maintain 16,000, Alaska 7005.
Alaska 7005, contact Seattle approach on 125.6.
Switching to Seattle approach on 125.6, Alaska 7005. Seattle approach, Alaska 7005. Good afternoon, descending 15,000.
Alaska 7005, Seattle approach. Expect the ILS runway 16 center approach into Seattle.
Expecting the ILS runway 16 center approach into Seattle. Alaska 7005.
All right, chat. We're back. Medicine's here. That was super fast. I did hear about the COD creator. He died in a car accident because he was being fucking stupid. Alright. Medicine got here freaking quick. Which one are you landing? Yeah, 16 Charlie. 16 Sarah. Alright, so 120 milligrams. Alright. Just turn 20 milligrams. I'm gonna take 2. Yeah, it's only 10 o'clock at night. Our store is open 24 hours. I should actually got here quick. I think I got here faster than if I were to go to the store myself. Yeah. Get it open. Oh, that's too many. What is this music? Okay. Get my drink. Alright. Oh shit. Got my lid to my drink, but medicine's been taken, so hopefully that will kick in here in a minute. We should be good. Ooh, we need to go descend further here. Alright, we're going flaps 1 to help with this descent. We're landing flaps 30 here. Make sure the ILS is all set up again. I think we did it already. 164, 111, 7. 7, yep. ILS is all set in. Did you get a 6-inch to take immediately?
Right, heading 130 vectors for the ILS runway 16 center approach.
Right heading 130 vectors for the ILS runway 16 center approach, Alaska 7005.
Oh yeah, it's saying to vector us. We're not going to vector. We're just going straight in. I'm ignoring that. Center Alaskan 7005. We got a pilot. Captain here's got a back injury. Can we have some paramedics standing by at the gate for the captain?
Folks, we're on our final approach into Seattle now, so it's time to turn off those electronic devices and stow them away until we get to the gate, all right? Put your tray tables away, get your seats in the full upright position, and buckle up, eh? The weather in Seattle's looking all right. Clear skies and all that. Our assigned gate is Terminal S12, so just hang tight and we'll be on the ground soon.
Terminal S12. Okay, let's see where S12 is at. I have the MK Studios.
Alaska 7005, proceed direct anvil, descend and maintain 3200 feet until established on the localizer, cleared for the ILS runway 16 center approach.
Proceeding direct anvil, descend and maintain 3,200 feet until established on the localizer, cleared for the ILS runway 16 center approach. Alaska 7005.
Alright, we're gonna go flaps 5 here. Sounds are coming up. Music's coming down. Approach is armed. But you have the MK Studios, Seattle.
Delta 196, contact Seattle Tower on 119.9er.
119.9er for Delta 196.
Rick James, a flight attendant. Yeah, the back's settling in a little bit. It's just a little stiff now. I'm just trying to make small movements. Now, hopefully we butter this landing so I don't fuck my back up even more with a hard landing. That would be bad. You don't have a bath? I do have a bath. It's just not very big. Alright, well, we're coming in good here. There's downtown Seattle. Off in the distance. We're coming in looking good though. It's just not big enough really for me, so I don't ever use it too often. I definitely need a bigger tub. Flight 10s, take your seats for arrival. Alright, we're gonna slow down to 180 here. Lights are on, start switches to continuous. Yeah, I'm gonna have a nice hot shower. The bath's not big enough. Probably may actually make my back hurt more. You got my throttles? I do got throttles that you should already have. You should have way more shit than I do, sir. Oh, we are still flying a fucking Boeing with the Airbus throttles. Mr. Big Shot. Mr. Davis, just in time for arrival. What's going on? Arm our spoilers here. We're 180 knots. Localizer should come in here any moment.
Alaska 7005, contact Seattle Tower on 119.9er.
Switching to Seattle Tower on 119.9er.
Right, we're a little bit better now.
Alaska
Turn the camera back
7005.
on. Get ready for this approach.
Alaska 23, contact Seattle Tower on 119.9er.
Seattle Tower, Alaska 7005. Good afternoon. Established on the ILS runway 16 center approach.
Alaska 7005, Seattle Tower, roger.
Got some traffic out there 200 feet above us. Somewhere. Alright, glide slopes captured. Gear down, flat 15.
Seattle Tower, wind 360 at 5. Runway 16 center, cleared to land.
All tuxedos, what's going on?
Welcome back. Alaska 7005.
Don't forget to start the replay. Yeah, we'll start the replay here in 5 miles out. Alright. We're right on time so far. Supposed to be an hour and 37 minutes flights. We're an hour and 30 in. Might actually be a couple minutes ahead of schedule.
SkyWest 3559er, cross runway 34 center.
Cross runway 34 center, SkyWest 3559er.
Alright, slowing down here. Final approach speed. Ops 25. And flaps 30's coming out. Replay started. That sun is bright. No visual of the runway yet. Must be nice. Wake up 11:30 every day, sir.
16 left. Caution! Caution!
We're not lined up for 16 left. We're on 16 center.
SkyWest 3559er, hold short of runway 34 right.
34R, holding short, SkyWest 3559er.
Man, are we gonna even see the runway with this sun right now? Can't see dick. There we are. Airplane.
Approaching minimums. 300. Minimums. 200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Seattle Tower, Delta 2101, established on the overhead Yankee runway 16 right.
Center.
Delta 2101, roger. SkyWest 3559er, hold short of runway 34 right.
34R, holding short, SkyWest 3559er.
80 knots.
Alaska
That one
7005, welcome to
reversers.
Seattle. Contact ground on 121.7.
Manual braking.
Switching to ground on 121.7, Alaska 7005.
Thank God we didn't hurt your back anymore, right? Thank God. Alright, we're going to exit right here to the left.
Seattle ground, Alaska 7005. Good afternoon, cleared of runway. Ready to taxi to the gate.
Alaska 7005, Seattle ground, taxi to Terminal S, Gate 12 via Mike. Hold short of runway 34 right, then Bravo, Whiskey. Good day.
Terminal S, Gate 12 via Mike. Hold short of runway 34 right, then Bravo, Whiskey. Alaska 7005.
Good day. You started here.
Welcome to Seattle, folks. Did you know this city is home to the first Starbucks? Yeah, I know. Exciting stuff, eh?
Ground Alaskan 7005, holding short runway 34 right, ready to cross.
Right. Just a reminder to stay seated until we reach the final parking position. All right? Captain Smith, First Officer Johnson, and the whole crew would like to say goodbye to you now. The local time here is 12:27 p.m. If you've got any connections, make sure you check your flight info. Safe travels.
Ground Alaskan 7005, holding short of runway 34 right, ready to cross.
Alaska 7005, cross runway 34 right, then continue taxi via Bravo, Whiskey.
Cross runway 34 right, then Bravo, Whiskey, Alaska 7005.
Back might be healed. Maybe.
Approaching runway 34 right. Approaching runway 34 right.
Horizon Air 2012 ready for pushback.
Horizon Air 2012 cleared for push and start.
Pushback approved. Horizon Air 2012.
Alright, we're going to Terminal Sierra, which is the international terminal, U.S. Customs.
Southwest 925 ready to taxi.
Southwest 925, runway 16 left taxi via Whiskey Bravo Charlie.
Runway 16 left taxi via Whiskey Bravo Charlie Southwest 925.
These are all AI planes, traffic injection you see at the gates. But we're going to gate 12. Maybe a Ryanair landing to sort out. Probably, it might have helped. Don't need customs, I know, but they're sending us there anyways. There might be suspicions. There might be suspicions that Skippy's smuggling something on board. So they're probably making us go there for that.
Horizon Air 2012 ready to taxi.
Horizon Air 2012, runway 16 left taxi via Alpha Charlie.
Runway 16 left taxi via Alpha Charlie Horizon Air 2012.
Yep, we got that special cargo on board. We're going to 12 right here.
Skywest 3559, give way to the Horizon Air Embraer 75.
We'll give way to the Horizon Air Embraer 75, Skywest 3559er.
Cessna 9 Mike November, runway 16 left taxi via Quebec, Tango Charlie, hold short of runway 16 center, then Charlie.
Runway 16 left taxi via Quebec, Tango Charlie, hold short of runway 16 center, then Charlie Cessna 9 Mike November.
Alright, we're stopping there. Parking brake is on. Weird hearing AI traffic. Right. Alright, there we go. APU's on, engines are off, beacon lights off, seatbelt signs are off. We'll get our electric pumps off here, fuel pumps off, probe heat off, and we'll
SkyWest 3559, give way to the Horizon Air Embraer 75.
Give way to the Horizon Air Embraer 75, SkyWest 3559er.
Here comes the jetway. We're looking good on that. Oh, there goes a departure. That looks good. I don't know what that guy's doing over there. He's bugged out. There's a Southwest taxiing on out for departure though. No ground power.
Passengers reporting started.
Alright, but we made it, chat. Barely, but we made it. S-gates are massive for a 7.3. Yeah, I mean, pretty standard. Not too bad. Not too bad. Nice big Delta warehouse or Alaska warehouse. But not too bad. We made it, chat. Ooh. We barely made it, but we made it. We barely made it. But some great flights tonight. 2 great flights, 2 great landings. Let's see, how'd we do on this landing?
Ground Delta 2419er, taxi to the gate.
Let's see, Volanta gave us... What?
Delta
That was not no
2419er, taxi to
420.
parking via November Tango, Papa, hold
There's
short of
no
runway
way.
34 center, then Papa, hold short of runway 34 right, then Bravo.
Volanta's trying to give me a 420.
Then Papa, hold short of runway 34 right,
There's
then
just
Bravo, Delta
no way.
2419er.
There's no way that's a fucking 420. That was a smooth ass landing. But we do have replay, so let's get replay ready to go so we can go take our shower and go to bed. Alright, we'll reset GSX here. We'll go down to our FMC, load panel, and we'll load for final. There we go, engine's coming back. Flaps are
Delta
30.
2419er, give way to the GA ahead.
You need to stop the engines.
Give way to the GA Cessna Delta 2419er.
Texas, Tickler. Texas Bay, Tickler. Alright, I think we're ready for the replay, chat. Let me exit Sayintentions. Let's view the replay. Of a tickler. Alright, let's go wing view in first here. Tampa Bay Tickler. Yeah, that was super smooth. That is no way in hell a 420 landing, chat. That was so fucking smooth. Bam. I think that was our best landing Our best landing yet. There's no way that that's 420. Just no way. Mr. Satyo, what's going on? You know, there's still many playing VATSIM, Microsoft 2020 because the 20 hours is really buggy for me. I mean, there's still a lot of people in 2020 for sure. There's nothing wrong with using either sim, but I do think 2024 is pretty good now. I don't have many bugs ever since the new update. I don't know, chat. That looked pretty damn good from the inside. Let's see what it looked like on the outside here. I think that was fucking buttery smooth. Volanta can get out of here with that 420 nonsense. Let's see what it looked like from the outside. Cutting the power. Oh, that is not 420. That is fucking butter all day. That was like perfect. That was like picture perfect fucking airline landing. 420 rigged my, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like we had the exactly right fucking flare right there on the fucking 1,000 footers. Like, fuck yeah. Get out of here with that 420. Like that shit looked great. That made the back pain worth it. That landing made the back pain worth it, chat. A nice smooth flare. Boom. Nose down gently. Bam. Center line for the win as well. We had good center line. Good touchdown. We're hired, chat. I think we're hired. I think we are hired. I think we're hired. We're going to look at it one more time because I just can't get enough of that replay now. That was just a great, great landing. Well, thank you all my moderators, members, donors, subscribers. You guys are all absolutely incredible. Thank you for the support of St. Jude. Thank you for another great year in the community of 2025. It's been a great and wonderful, wonderful year, chat. Interesting year. I've had a lot of fun. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. You got to install them with the Ops 3 installer, the OC3 installer. But yeah, it's been a great, wonderful year of 2025. Here's to a lot more coming in 2026 on the channel, as well in the flight sim community. It's been incredible, chat. We're gonna view one more replay here and call it a day. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's to all. I hope I see you guys on the next live stream, probably sometime this weekend. I don't know what we're going to do yet. Maybe some GA community fly-in or something to kick off the new year. We shall see. But until then, chat, enjoy the last replay in of 2025, and I'll see you in the new year. Mavs out. See.
Snow's falling like sparks off a breaking chain. Cold wind howling like a runaway train. Boots crunch eyes on the midnight street. Got a fire in my chest and a beat in my feet. Santa ain't slick, boy, rise with the brave. With a bag full of thunder and a heart unchained. Ain't no holly jolly, ain't no silent night. We light the sky red when we roll tonight. Sleigh heroes hit me. We're the outlaws riding down a frosted dream. We're the rebels cheer in a sinner's choir. We found